Hello and welcome to Hops and Bros. This week
we're doing a craft beer review, which is something that
we haven't done in a very long time. I think we commented on that in the last video.
Yeah, roll the intro.
For an open window on a craft beer world, Max and Chris from Ups and Brews. Ups and Brews. Welcome to Ups and Brews.
Alright, so the grand winner of 2017's Best Beer Award, which Hops and Bros Best Beer Award, which is right here, is back. They sent us a couple beers, and we tried a couple, and they're really good. They're really interesting. Right now we have
Very
the Cuvée 10.
Cuvée 10 or Cuvée 10, which is
a wild berry aged in a oak barrel. Which is very interesting. A lot of sours from À la Fût. Like a lot of stuff like that.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
I think you guys already saw it when I did the whole box opening or open box thing I did on the channel. But I was waiting.
Like an open house, but for mice, an open box. Because mice live in boxes.
Kind of.
Please continue. I'll stop interrupting.
But I got this nice, great box from À la Fût. Like, we love you guys so much.
Yes, big fans. Again, big fans of the beer from 2017. Big fan of this beer. Big fan of all the beers I've had from you guys. So
exactly. So I was waiting on Max to be on the show, especially to try out all the 4 special beers. We won't drink all 4s today, but we'll be sharing them pretty soon.
yeah, we'll try them out because I mean this one. It's great to start off with.
It's great start off. So should we dive into this one?
Well, Chris, the glass is a little small. I don't think diving in it is a good and wise idea.
Okay.
But if you want, we can start the review.
We could start the review. So it poured so majestically pinkish, reddish tint with a nice, really quick and effervescent head on top that kind of like disappeared very
Yeah, that's because
fast.
of the fruit. Generally, when you add fruit to beer, especially with sours, it kind of kills the head immediately. It kind of disturbs those head-forming proteins with the acids of the fruit, which kind of sucks because you want a good head on your beer. But for sours, it's, I guess, forgivable in this case, in the sense that you can't. There's no way, especially if it's aged in a barrel. Like you're not gonna have any head on there.
But
Still, the head that did appear at first was great.
Was very great.
Yeah.
And one other thing, it was sealed up pretty
It
much.
was. I don't know if we have all the footage of us trying to open this beer, but it was very tight.
I think it's gonna. You guys already saw it in the intro, so no
Yeah.
worries with that.
It's
But
crazy.
yeah, we broke the.
Who was the other one? Trois Mousquetaires were notorious
Yeah.
for those things. And À la Fût is up there right now.
A good contender against
a
Tom
good,
Scott.
great contender.
Very
yeah.
great contender. Beer when it poured aromas. What did you get, Max?
A lot of that kind of Barrette character came out, and then in the back end you get a lot of that fruitiness.
Yes, I do get a lot of like oak.
Yeah, the oak is there as well.
Kind
yeah.
of like a vanilla tint out of the oak aromas, kind of like in the back. But I'm not sure if I'm saying the right words for that.
Oh, you would have some
aroma.
vanilla in there for sure. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm right 100%, but I think it's
like not real vanilla, like vanilla extract.
Yeah.
Because vanilla extract is derived from a certain kind of wood.
Huh.
Yeah. Same essential oils that you find in both. So one has that kind of not fake character, but that kind of woody character. The other one doesn't have it as much.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We learn every day. We should talk about that. Maybe Craft Beer 101 on vanilla, man.
Well, if you guys want to see a Craft Beer 101 on this subject, please leave a comment below.
That would be awesome. On the taste, on the tongue, Max. What does it look like? What does it taste like?
Very sour, man.
It's very sour.
Extremely sour. The first sip I had, I was like, wow. This is just like an invasion of sour in my mouth. After a couple sips, you kind of get used to the sourness, and then all the fruit character comes out. Raspberries, strawberries, and what's the other fruit that I'm not sure how to pronounce or say? Or
it's not currant, but it's let me get that. Read griotte.
Yeah, in English.
It's another type of kind of like a red berry.
berry? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's still another red berry.
So I'm sure it's in the flavor somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where we get a little bit of that kind of like nutty finish on
Yeah.
it. Griotte does have a lot of sourness out of it. It's punchy, but I think it also showcases a little bit of that nutty background on the beer, which really kind of like rounds things up. Yes, it's darker at the beginning. You get a little bit of like a jammy finish. Lily, this is a little bit close.
Quoi?
You're right in front of the camera. Don't do that.
Okay.
We have Lily Cam, which is the second cam. Sorry about that. And if you want to check it out, she's fundraising money to shave her head or just her ponytail to get some funds for cancer for Lucas out there in Quebec. So it's called Défi Tête Rasée. The link is going to be down there in the description. Go check it out. Give out some money to help out the cause and to help out Lily. And it's the way that we're giving back to her because she's helping us with the video today. So,
Cookie.
yeah. All right. Back to the beer. Where were we?
It's very impressive to actually add strawberries in these beers because generally strawberries, especially with wild yeast and oak barrels, tend to give off a plastic flavor, which I don't feel in this at all. Which is great, and it's not the first time we had the strawberry beer from Oval yesterday.
A raspberry one.
Wasn't it strawberries?
No, raspberries.
It was raspberry. Okay, raspberry's fine
yeah.
then. But this one has strawberries, which I thought was interesting because I don't get the plastic in this.
Yeah, and another good example of strawberry beers was that Berlin Weiss we had from Pit Caribou this
Oh,
summer.
yeah.
I bought like probably 4 or 5 bottles of this
great.
one. It's just fantastic. But I never knew that strawberries could cause that kind of like plastic feel out of it. It's something that we don't talk that much when we talk about fruit beers. Sorry.
But I mean, just look at all those fruit beers. Not a lot of them actually have strawberries in them. It's a very rare case. And that's one of the reasons it's very hard to get a good strawberry beer. So people tend to just avoid it.
Yeah, and also when people think about like a fruit in a beer, usually they think about jam.
Yeah.
When I think about a raspberry flavor, usually for me in my mind, it's a raspberry pie.
Yeah.
If it's for strawberries, then it's strawberry jam. Blueberries, I heard it's one of the hardest fruit to brew with.
Yeah, I can see that.
It barely tastes nothing.
Yeah.
Like a true blueberry.
So you'd have to put so much in there to actually get any flavors from it.
Exactly.
And in this one, I have that jam character. It's a little more tart, a little more sour, but it does have some nice jam character, which is interesting. I like it. I don't hate it.
À la Fût knocking this one out of the park again. And one thing I want to add about À la Fût, all those beers available in smaller format than the regular one, which was the big bottles.
Yeah, that's true. I did realize that. So this is a
500 ml.
500 ml, yeah.
So half a liter compared to a 750,
Nice.
which they used to have. These are the new formats for their barrel series.
Nice.
So all the barrel-aged beers will be in those little bottles. So Rouge et Méquinache, which is also a good classic from these guys, will be in those little bottles.
Because right now it's in the big bottles in the LCBOs.
Yes, exactly. It's all coming up in those bottles. One of the cool thing about that is because all their more classic beers, IPAs, and all that will be in cans now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And this is why I'm super excited because they bring back the Rune Pavé, which is a West Coast IPA.
I hadn't tried that one. Yeah.
I am so like. We need another can. I always drank it.
Oh yeah,
we just needed it again. So I feel if you're watching, Max needs one. Just we'll pay for it. We'll pay for
track
it.
one down. You know,
we'll pay for it. We'll send you money. We want a 6-pack, so just send us
the e-transfer, and then we'll figure it out. Yeah,
we'll make it happen.
It'd be nice to try it out for sure.
It's great.
But I like the smaller formats for these because that's the one thing I have with a lot of sour houses where it's just too much. You know, I can't finish a full 750, and I get the concept is kind of replicating the wine concept where it's a bigger bottle so that you can sample with friends. But even the 500 mils, it's perfect to sample with friends. You know, just split half or 3 ways, and you get to try a bunch of different sours and try to change your palate.
We can try like 3 of those in one night without being feeling bad about it, I guess, because sometimes it kind of like kicks in really
It does kick in, yeah.
But yeah,
all in all, best beer ever. I love it. It's awesome. It's another, like, if we had a video of the best beer of the year or whatever, it'd be a contender for sure.
For real?
Like, I'm looking forward to trying the other ones, but À la Fût is doing some great stuff. Like, I can't stop. You know, it's just great beers.
And by the way, we got invited, so no worries.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be at the brewery filming the behind the scenes of all those fantastic barrel stuff. So
we won't put a hard date on there, but we will go.
We will, yeah.
We'll check our schedules.
There's no direct flights from Saint Sid to Niagara Falls. and stopping by Ottawa. It's not
There's no flights. Eh?
no flights. I'm checking it every single day on Google Flights.
There's
Just not happening.
Hopper is not helping us in this case.
No, but Hopper, if you'd like, or if someone has a private jet or a private helicopter, then we'll be glad to film the whole thing and give you full credit out of that.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, and we
Helicopter
give you a 4-pack of
love
Ops and
that.
Bros.
Yeah. Are we?
I'm done with my rambling.
I'm done with my rambling as well. So if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, check out À la Fût, go on their website, their Facebook, their Twitter, their Instagram, and go physically there to grab some beers. They now have a location in Montreal as well if you want to stop in, which is pretty cool. Downtown Montreal if you don't want to go all the way to Saint Tite. But yeah, man, it was a great video, great beer, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Cheers.
Cookie.
All right.
Good job.